Hello everyone, welcome back. On the course with Paul today. We're doing, like we did with Mark the other day, some course strategy stuff, so looking forward to this, should be good. Let's get into it. Paul's watched too many Sevi Ballesteros compilations, I think, because this is his
96 yard.
second shot on the first. We've got 96.
96, trees are 80% air.
That part of the tree is not 80% air.
Yeah, green.
What club are you thinking? Because I think there is an escape route here.
I think it's a 50-degree low.
Yep.
Right there.
Yeah, got to control your loft, so it has to be punched underneath these branches, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I think it might have to be a little bit fadey as well to get it.
Well, that's power fade.
Yeah. What's lie like?
Rubbish.
That
Sat
would.
down a bit, but I think that'll help it come out low though, won't it?
Yeah, but it might help it come out like really, really low. Do you know what I mean? So what we're saying? Are we saying we'll just give it a go and kamikaze it?
Yeah.
And then learn from his mistakes afterwards?
No, no, I'm saying it's always about the magic.
Right, let's see the magic
You're
then.
entertain yourself, aren't you? It's golf.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I like that.
Score, I'm happy with I could blow out because I only play Stableford, so I'm only losing 2 points.
Oh, right.
So that's my goal. If I'm playing stroke play, I don't want to bring 8 or 9, but I'm playing Stableford all the time.
Yeah.
So I've only got blob. I mean, it's not good, but
Well, my only concern is I think you have got a shot here, but I'm just worried how it's going to come out of that line. So if you put a good strike on it, I think you've got this shot.
sweet.
Oh, I'll tell you something.
Oh yeah, it came out right low.
You have, haven't you? Right then, nifty little short-sided chip. We're going to have a bit of a focus on short game today, and I'm guessing that this is just the chip that you wanted for your first one at day, isn't it?
It is.
No green to work with, over a hump. What loft you got?
This is my 54.
Okay.
Just because it feels like it's sat up a bit.
All right. Yeah, it does look like it.
I like to hit my sandwich when it's sat up, and I like to hit my sandwich if I can get it in my hand.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about where you're landing it?
Yeah, I try to, but I don't see the picture as much as I'd like to.
Right.
Like I can see where I want to land it.
Mhm.
I think I'm hitting a miracle shot to get close, but.
Okay.
Ah.
Ooh. Got you.
Pretty bad one. So if I can get my putter in my hand, I'm pretty Texas wedging it. With my chipping, I could probably put closer there.
Right.
But
Let's go for it then. Let's go for a putt.
bit more. Putting, I just see a line, and then I hit it. I don't practice swing or anything.
Right. Cool.
I just think, if you've seen it,
A bit Jordan Spiethy, just kind of reacting to stuff instead of thinking about it.
Trusting that I can see it.
Ooh, nearly.
I know to go left there.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, then you had a good putt, didn't you?
Yeah. I had a tendency to go practice swing. Oh, that's a bit too hard. Oh, that's a bit too soft. Oh, and then it's just you're putting too much in my brain to see, not seeing where I want it to go.
I like the feeling of keeping it reactive, you know, because I always say to people, imagine that you're tossing some paper into a bin. You don't think about the arc of your arm, do you?
I never worry how hard to hit a putt because of that. Because
Yeah.
when I'm throwing that to you, I never worry about how hard to throw it.
You just do it, don't you?
Yeah, so I just want to stop worrying about how hard to hit a putt. I've got a lot better at putting.
Yeah, good. Second hole, 402. We've got a bunker that's about 180, I think, on the left. You might just be able to see top of it, and then there's 2 greenside bunkers as well. So.
Oh no.
Either one. Well, this is it. The pattern that we're seeing emerging so far is that everything's really at the heel section at golf clubs. Drivers, irons, wedges. So your big mission, and like what I said to Mark in last time we were on course, is that your best golfers are real good at adjusting quick.
Yeah.
So like now already, I mean, even after that first shot, my whole thought process will be thinking, get it away from that heel. Just toe a couple, you know, to get your confidence back a little bit.
Go the absolute opposite way.
Yeah, well that's it. I know, even there is like a disaster element if you push them feelings too far, you go too far the other way. But you've hit like 4 shots now, and they've been different shots in the aspect that they've been shorter length and all that kind of stuff. But pattern is heel every time, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
it's old thinking though. It's probably a bit nervous on camera.
Yeah.
Going back to old habits dying hard.
Yeah.
So I've not been doing it as much on course. Like yesterday, there were not many there.
Yeah.
And it's like maybe a bit nervous, gone back to type, really.
Well, that's only understandable, isn't it? Because you're very much still in your teething phase of your technique changes as well. So, I mean, what are we approaching the 1 month mark with this kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's exactly a month. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking that way here, and yesterday can't expect the learning to happen the day after the learning.
Yeah.
It's taking 2 weeks to sink in.
And best thing about this process as well is that we're going to look back in 6 months' time. Where did you come from?
Yeah.
107 and another risk reward shot, aren't we?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I mean, there's not much tree in that, is there?
No, it is a high one, isn't it? If we're gonna hit it well.
Past this.
So yeah, up and like through that way,
like
isn't it?
I'm safe-ish at left.
Yeah.
Bunker-ish.
Just going it up is the main thing, isn't it? What's the club to get you that high?
50. Just to, well.
I think we might need a bit more loft than that. I think we might have to go 54.
Yeah.
54.
It's just not getting to green with 54.
You might get an hard bounce. That's what I'm thinking. Whereas 50, you're just going to hit that tree.
I'm going here.
Putting it bluntly. Yeah. So 54 out of there. The big thing, technique-wise, is just hit out at toe.
Yeah.
Toe side. Lie's okay. Beautiful.
Oh!
Ooh, yeah, just have that bunker.
Right off of it, yeah.
Beautiful. Perfect landing zone. Had a bit of a funky kick, but that was a nicely played shot, that one.
That's me chipping all over, me pitching. It's either good or terrible.
Yeah. Well done. Yeah, nice par. Alright, so we skipped ahead to the 5th. This is a par 4. It is 314 off the yellows, this one. So a couple of ways of playing it. You can try and get your driver up within that 60-70 yard range.
Clubs have gone.
Or like lay it up to about 140, 150 and play it that way. So either works for me. I'd be, seeing as though we're out here practicing, I'd be more tempted to go with driver and try and hit a toe strike. Hit up on it, out at toe again. A bit fadey. So that's absolutely, it's safe over there. Just faded, that's all. Again, strike section could have been heel side again. Yeah. And it's hard to say for definite, but looking at how that ball's kind of spun up, how it's faded.
It was definitely a down strike as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think we've got about 100. We're just like, we're a bit fadey off this tee, so we're just other side of this hump. Flag is in that direction, so I think it's like left side of that tree that's straight in front of us.
This tree?
Yeah.
Oh, you think over there?
Yeah.
Well, you probably know where it is, though, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah.
About 100 yards.
100 yards, slightly into the breeze.
Yeah. So
what club have you got?
Just a good 50.
Yeah.
Like it'll land about 100.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, should be good that. Super line. Okay, another little delicate chip here. Club you got?
Sand wedge again, 54.
Yeah, landing zone.
Short of green.
Yeah, just didn't fringe a bit again.
Yeah, that's like a brown patch there. So.
I think it'll kill it nicely, that.
At the toe.
Yeah, that's it. Oh!
Went further than I wanted it to, didn't it?
Yeah. Lovely. I like this instinctive putting, you know.
I believe that you've got $1 billion brain and there's no point second guessing it.
Yeah.
And messing about with putting, I just don't think it's worth it.
How many times do you see people second guess the line and then miss it anyway?
Oh, I didn't trust myself.
Yeah.
I trust that you've got a computer up there that can do things that you don't even know it can do.
Yeah.
So leave it to it.
Beautiful that. Okay, same again, distance wise.
310. So it's probably not driver, but.
Well, I don't know. It's a little bit wider, this one, isn't it? I'd be thinking bunker, probably light, or maybe green if you're playing that little fade, you know, like you have been the last couple of shots. So.
I like how tee's a bit bolder.
Can you see green in distance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
Just in that direction over there. What I liked about that one though is it like looked like you hit up, looked like strike was centred. Just a bit fadey again.
Yeah.
If you do that exact same swing and aim it down left hand side, that's a big high fade, that. Yeah. Very much like the shots we were seeing in studio. It were, in a weird way, apart from your aim, it were a much better shot than first two.
Yeah, it were a proper strike.
Yeah.
At least, yeah.
Perfect. What an adjustment that is.
Not better.
Straight onto green, yeah?
I can't see. It's down there somewhere.
Right, let's suss this one out then. So have you got your Bushnell, yeah? Come have a walk up with me. We're going to try and work out how to get a yardage from here. So I'd Bushnell that there. What's that flag?
Yeah, so it's 84 there.
Bushnell your bag.
20.
And I'd take about 10 off at angle.
Is it angle? Yeah. So it's about 94.
Yeah.
Downhill.
No wind really.
Wind's kind of dropped out.
We want to pitch it about 84, 86, working on that thinking.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I say 85. 85, round it up. And we'll get 85 to pitch it.
85.
A little bit heavy. Line were perfect, might be in that bunker.
Yeah, diggy. It was sat down a bit, I think I hacked at it.
Yeah, you can still open face, you know, still playing with what you normally would, but you just need that dynamic feeling of moving that strike near it toe. Funky stance this one. Beautiful. Well that, mate. That's where the second drive ended up, the one where we just adjusted his aim slightly. Not a bad one, mate, I suppose. That's
the difference, the 40 yard, whatever it was in the last lesson, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's miles difference yardage.
Like we were saying off camera though, I did not mind that first shot that you hit, because like when we got angle of attack right, we got strike right. The only thing that kind of hampered us was just aim was just a little bit too far down right hand side at fairway, and then what we did, we probably adjusted in the sense that our aim was perfect for that second one. Didn't strike it as good, but the results were still superb, weren't they? Come on, let's have it in. 3 pars in a row this.
Just trusting what I've seen. Right edge for me.
Oh, we're not trusting. Oh, unlucky. It was quite.
It where I want. I thought it would go that way.
Yeah, that's all you can do, innit? 7th hole now, par 5 straight down. Think about your driver tendencies again. I think it is a driver off this tee, but you've got to be thinking aiming's up the left side, so up them left, up the mounds on the left, hitting up on it, striking it out at middle, just letting that fade just drift back. Beautiful. What a shot. There must be something about toolboxes hitting good drives down this hole, you know.
Yeah, they're hitting them decent on here.
That's got miles, that, mate. That's a great drive. That was the perfect combination between the two that you hit at last hole.
But not quite high enough.
Nah, fractionally, but chuffing hell, if we're nitpicking on that one.
Oh, you know, I'm not, but I don't want to go back to my old ways of trying to hit it down and getting that fly. I still want it to be higher, I think. I've seen it go.
Yeah, that was superb, that
one. I'll take it.
Right, well, after an absolutely belting drive, how far have we got?
159.
159, yeah. This green is particularly firm. I don't know if the recent rain that we've had is going to mean that it's not as firm, so I'd be thinking pitching around 150 if you can. Yeah. Club wise, what are you thinking?
I'm in between 9 and 8.
I go 9.
Just because I've started to hit it further.
Yeah.
I've started lower, but it's got,
I'd rather us see 9 go a little bit further and still be okay than 8 go a little bit further and be dead. Yeah. Because it is dead right back of this green, so. So
it's about a 150 pitch. Somewhere right, just right at bunker.
Straight at flag.
Straight, yeah.
You've got my discretion to go straight at this one.
Aim.
Yeah.
Try to do me thinking behind the ball and just step in and hit it.
Yeah. That zone when you get into it, I just like to switch off me. All your hard work's done by then.
Yeah. I try to make sure I'm locked in.
That's a fantastic golf shot.
Not bad. It's all about the yardage. Oh.
Perfect. Great shot.
I'm happy with that.
Beautiful. Come on, eagle time. Let's have it. Right then. I would say take your time on this one, but my advice to you now is just you go through your routine as normal, because we know this instinctive putting thing you've got just works.
Yeah.
Oh, lucky.
Came out of heel, I think.
Murray, I didn't really see your strike on that one. I was paying attention to how it moved. Along green.
Didn't quite. Trust it.
Oh, it's beautiful. Nice birdie, mate. Par 3 this one. This may be last one that we get in today, so. Yeah. How far we got? 169, yeah? Yeah. Well, thinking about your new and improved iron distances, what are you thinking? What would you normally at 169?
I would, before I had a lesson a month ago off you, I would have been 7 iron. Yeah. Safe, make sure it gets over, does the job. Now, I'm pretty sure I can land me 8 iron 160. Yeah, should we give it a go then? Yeah. I think the new rule of thumb for when you're out on course is what would I use to it, let's go 1 less. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Especially in summer. Well, we've seen it perfect on there, didn't we? I know it were a firm green on the last hole, but you managed to pitch it short. It had a big bounce, granted. Further than I would have ever used to have done, yeah. First hole in one on camera. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Unless you've had one already. No, I don't know if we've been close or not. But I am, when I play golf, I'm always thinking magic though. Yeah. I always want to, ponds don't exist, even though it is there. Yeah. It's like, you can't just go no pond, no pond. It is a pond there, but I just want to be on a good shot, right? Yeah, flag it. Just hit it as good as what you did that 9-9 out last.
It was middle of green, but instead of just leaking back fade wise, it's just stayed there, hasn't it?
Oh.
Left side. Whoa, you big hitter. Was that an 8 as well?
Members bounce.
Wowzers.
I'm not a member though. Sat down a bit.
Yeah, just a fraction.
Grassy, but I'm always just trying to get my sand wedge in my hand.
Yeah, 54 again, is it? Yeah. If I'd even be tempted to go 60. Have you got 60 or 58?
58.
Yeah, just because it lied, but I mean 54 is probably good enough. Landing zone, where are you thinking?
Yeah, just on green.
Yeah.
If even on it.
Front of green, yeah. There might be a tendency if you want to pitch it in fringe, it's going to kill it a bit, so right out front of green's perfect, really.
Oh.
Ooh, a little bit diggy, weren't it? Yeah.
Decent putt to finish.
Yeah.
Looks pretty straight again.
Looks pretty straight. If anything, a tiny bit right to left.
Yeah.
Not much though.
There's like a line coming off the flag. It looks like if you go down there, I'll be alright. Pace just a little bit short again. Not too bad, mate. Yeah, I just didn't quite.
The line was absolutely nailed on, weren't it?
Oh!
Ooh, just snuck right on you, didn't it?
5 off a good tee shot.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
Pretty much my game in a hole.
Right, so a bit of an unfortunate way to finish there, but loads of good shots in there.
Yeah.
Would you reckon?
Yeah, yeah.
What I like? What was shot of the day?
Probably they shot into the par 5. Just 2 shots on a par 5.
Yeah,
probably.
that drive was something special, weren't it?
I'll take that
really good.
Regular.
Next port call, chipping, definitely on evidence that last chip that we saw there. We need to look at that next. Out from you to finish?
No, all good stuff. All good learning. Yeah, I'm starting to understand what I don't know.
Yeah.
And then the things that you've taught me over. I've only had 2 lessons. The things that you've taught me is starting to fit in now.
Yeah.
And I'm now understanding a lot more stuff I don't know, which I wouldn't have known before, obviously.
Yeah. But we're starting to see evidence of that driver starting to work on course. Iron distances have come back, haven't they? So
a lot more fun. It's a lot more fun golf. Knowledge and be able to do it is a lot more fun than just scraping around. Let's
get that chipping back, and then I think we're sorted from there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So thanks again for watching. Do all the usuals, like, share, subscribe. See you in the next one. Laters. Bye.